Hello guys and welcome to Simtrain Daily. So my nominees in my nama are now out. So I'm going to talk about my category tunonyanya ku focus now mostly in music in my digital awards. So Wingy D and Joe Praise will be competing in two categories that is best music video and also people's choice. So we will start in people's choice. So I'm going to talk about my possible winners and also my one on the funga utwaipana ku ederwa or wanofana kubviswa depending nemacategory atingichitaura. So firstly, these are the nominees, people's choice. So firstly, there is Prince Chigwida, and also there is Comic Elder, Wingy D, Job Praiser, and Rates. So these are the nominees for People's Choice. In this one, awardiri, it always seems obvious whenever Wingy D is nominated on this award, because I actually know kuti Wingy D ndiye anima People's Choice akawanda kubva manama atange or nditange kumaziyawo zvangu personally. Wingy D ndiye anima People's Choice akawanda and ndiye akariwina futi last year. So it is very possible kuti this year futi anokwanisa kuriwina. If Wingy D akasarwina, maybe I might give it to Job Praiser or Comic Elder. As for Reese, I don't feel like she deserved to by this list. I don't know, me. I will tell us what you think. And also Prince Chigwida, maybe andinasomuziyawo zvangu zvekutodaro, but as for Job Praiser and Comic Elder, I actually feel like they are close competitors go pana Wingy D for this award. So topataenda pa outstanding female musician. So pa my nominees there is Anisha Tees, there is Shashu, and also Sharon Cherai. So these are the nominees of my female best female artist yeah 2025. So I actually feel like Nisha Tees will grab this one. Last year I didn't submit anything. So this year I think I can submit, and she's nominated I think in 3 or 4 categories. And I actually feel like best female this time I think panenda kuna Nisha T. I also feel like maybe Attender Chings might have been on this list. Maybe I don't know, but I actually feel maybe akazoiswa zvake pama breakthrough artist, but I actually feel kuti aikwanisa kutoiswa because she's one of my female artists vakarira last year and vakashanda. And Shashu was good. Akadropa album rake which had 1 or 2 good songs, and also Sharon Cherai has been doing good gospel. So I actually feel like this year I think initiatives can grab this one. So outstanding male musician, these are the nominees. There is Michael Maendere, Job Praiser, and Freeman. Avapane a stiff competition. Also Michael Maendere vakabudisa music, and he has been good. And also there is Freeman who actually also dropped an album Notebook, which is actually doing great. Like now, Rama Streets, and also there is Job Praiser who dropped in Dinimukudze. So pane competition apa, but I actually feel like nekurira kwakaitozoita ruzhowa, I actually feel like Job Praiser will scope this one as the best male artist. I don't know what you think. I know kuti pane masong akawanda wanda akarira, but actually speaking on this list, I actually feel like Job Praiser did great. Then outstanding breakthrough musician. So this is just as an upcoming artist, my artist akaita breakthrough muna 2025. So there is Junior Spraga, Attender Chings, and Sean. Those are 3 nominees for my best breakthrough musician. So I actually feel like Hulengende should be part of this list. I don't know, maybe they did not submit, but I actually feel like Hulengende should be part of this list because he is one of those artists like last quarter and also Junior Spraga, I feel like he deserved to be on this list. Attender, and then Sean also angana great tunes this past year ndo pakabudisa anatamba nana Junior Spraga ivavo anana Manake, something like that. So I actually feel like he actually deserved. So who do I think might win this one? I think Junior Spraga might actually win this one because Maruz Yaka Rula dance for a long time, and also Masong Akawanda Akabudisa. So I actually feel like Junior Spraga might take this one. So tell us what you think in comment section. Then outstanding group, there is the Redeemed Family, Verutendo and Joyful Praise. I am very sorry that this my group static, but yandinoziya Joyful Praise, and I feel maybe inokwanisa kuwina iyoyo ndo yandinonyanya kuziya. So we go to outstanding song, that is the song of the year. My nominees are song of the year. There is Rujowa and there is Admire Kadembo and also or Too Much. I know apa pane masong akawanda ekutoti vanhu you could actually have put also up at this list, but I think maybe paidiwa 3 chete. So if I would add any song without removing any song in Papa, I would actually put Rose, ya Junior Spraga, and also Dora Tovarwa, Danita, and also Sia ya Wingidi. I know it's one of the most underrated songs in 2025, and I would also put that one also on this list. So per list riripo ira na too much was also yakakonzeresa. Then Kadembo I think is one of my hits akatanga kupisa muna 2025 and yakazoita kakukanganikwa. Then they came Ruzhowa yakazovharira zvekuzonyanya kuvharira, and I actually feel like Ruzhowa yaJapreza will win best song of 2025. So now coming to album of the year or best album, Pamanama, there is Notebook by Freeman and Dini Mukudze, Japreza, and the Woman King Yanisha Tees. I actually feel like Dini Mukudze might actually have an edge just because in my hits mangwaya akati one day akanasorira. Then as for Freeman, I think pane 1-2, but album rake really album rake rine good songs, risina ma songs akazonasoita very outstanding like Rujowa, Ndini Mukudze and something like that. But I actually feel it's actually a good album, and I actually feel like Japreza will have an edge on this one. The Woman King is good, but Arinama hits Mangwaya Gana sort one day. But it's actually a good album. You can actually listen to the message here. I try to portray one Nanisha T. So I actually feel like if I am to rank them, Ndini Mukudze 1, number 2 Freeman, and number 3 Nisha Tees. So tutaenda kuma digital awards. There is outstanding female social media content creator. So there is Nashi the Plug, and there is Porty Tradition, and there is also Butterfly. I don't know much about these guys, but I mean aninga wina papa. Then there is outstanding male social media content creator, and there is also African Finder, Kevin Beriot, and Magriza made me cook. Munhu wandinonyaziva anogadzira content inondinakidzawo. There is Beriot anogadzira content inonakidza, and also African Finder actually came across my video akakati one day. I feel actually he is good, but I would give it to Kelvin Beriot because of the work that he puts. And talking about the outstanding podcast of the year, there is Zigo podcast. I actually feel maybe Zigo podcast inokwanisa ngakabatanzwa naSparks, because Sparks ndiye akakuita ngari kuweka more than Zigo, but mostly vanenge vari vese. There is also Pass and Move podcasts, and there is also the Ola 7 podcast. And on this one, I think I would give it to Ola 7, not taking away anything from Zigo and Sparks, but I would give it to Ola 7. Tell us what you think. Pass and Move is actually a good podcast, but I actually feel like in terms of popularity, haina popularity yakanyanya kuti kure is Ola and DJ Sparks. So tell us what you think on this one. Then we move to outstanding social media skits. So there is Comic Elder, and there is Tokolosh, and there is Tuga or Taga, that is Ronald Shumombe. I think Ronald Shumombe has been doing a lot in this moment. Munhu uya ari kutrenda zvaizvozvizvi, ari kupisa mukomana. Tokolosh is actually doing good, but I actually feel at this moment Comic Elder will grab this one, because Comic Elder akapisa last year but one. Then manominees akabuda pangasina kusubmita. Then last year akapesa futhi, which means I think this is his moment kuti ambopuwa this nama award. Akasaripiwa apa vanhu vanofila ngaabirirwa. Then Tuga I think munhu a momentum yekuti anokwanisa kudeserve next year, just because ndiye munhu ari macharacter yekuti ari kuita macharacters akawanda, and ari kumusuta naturally, like paimbo mupurisa ito tange mupurisa, now ari kutange a tag pa South Africa, and he's actually doing great. Then there's Tokolosh. I actually feel like he's also doing great kumaskits kwa koko, but this moment I actually feel Comic Elder anofana kutora this Nama award. So then we move to my last category, which I want to talk about. So this is outstanding music video. So there is Kuno by Japreza, and there is Fake Love by Wengi D. There is Nguva Ndeyakumari by Dorcas Moyo. So all these videos are actually great if you actually have watched them or kana makambomaona. So some might not know kuti a video ra Winged Fake Love AI yakagadzira that video. So I don't know if it is actually enough kuti ringe riri outstanding music videos pa this rive riri pama nominees. I don't know. Tell us what you think. Is it a good move consider in AI generated video kuti ringe riri pa best three? I actually understand kuti rakagadzirwa ende zvishuwa panenge pakashandwa, but I actually feel like it will be like zvinge zvichitange uri kudisadvantage vamwe vanonge vakagadzira mavidhio avo and they put on a lot of money kugadzira videos. I actually feel like in I video, I know it's really hard kugadzira. You have to be very specific. But I actually feel that I receive very costly. I receive very, very costly. I think you need maybe to pay my application, to say a few dollars. And also you need maybe manpower, everything my concept here. But I actually feel like it's actually different considering we have somebody who hire maybe a $10,000 equipment. I mean, then achibhadhara mari kuti shoot a music video like tombotitisa rakaita senge kuno rere. You are going for a location, you are spending a lot of dollars to shoot that thing, then you go also and do monitor my editing. So I actually feel like maybe next time they should consider doing a category yayo specifically maybe my AI videos or inenge my AI projects, because mixing the two, I don't feel it's something chiri very good. So outstanding music video, I would actually give it to Japreza Kuno. I actually feel the art yake nezvese zvaitika on that video is something chiri very well commendable. So Fake Love, I don't know if I would actually give it even on number 2. I would actually place it on maybe on number 3. Then Anguva Ndiangwari on number 2. So tell us what you think in the comment section, and ndevapo munofunga kuti vachawina on Mpama Awards aya. Tell us what you think, and please